watching the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama. If I burst into flames, that's because I bought some more lights. About $100 worth of more lighting. If you saw how many lights are pointed at me and are pointed at the background, you'd probably laugh. Alright, so I told you that I would be going over ways to opt out of Obamacare, and here is the next option of how to opt out of Obamacare and still have health care coverage. So this is opt out of Obamacare short-term health insurance. 40 million people are no longer on long-term insurance. College students who can't prove they have health insurance are being forced to enroll in Obamacare, and the fee is taken out of any student money that they receive, meaning you could be kicked out of college for not paying the full amount of tuition and what have you because Obamacare took it out of your money. Isn't that nice? So what we're talking about today is short-term health care coverage. Now anybody can provide you with this, and it exempts you from Obamacare. It's from 1 to 12 months. It covers major medical. You can actually get it to cover very specific things, and it will still apply to exempt you from Obamacare. It can start immediately within 24 hours of your purchase. It is far cheaper than long-term health insurance. There's an easy application, usually a page or two, to fill it out. If you have filled out a long-term health insurance policy, you know what I'm talking about when I say difficult application. It is literally like taking an exam. You can even get these policies online, apply online. The beauty of this is you can renew it when it expires. So you can have this ongoing for years and years and years. They range from $79 to $200 per person for an individual for all 12 months, for however long you get the policy for. These plans do not include all the bells and whistles of Obamacare, which for a lot of the Christians is very attractive because then you're not paying for somebody else's abortion or something ridiculous, like or their condoms or their contraception. You're not doing that. I don't like paying my money for anybody else for anything unless I am sponsoring that person for something. Me paying for somebody else just randomly? No. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're going overseas, and this is how it was normally used before. You're going overseas for 6 months. You can get a 6-month plan. That is unheard of in the long-term healthcare coverage, right? You can't get a month or 2 or 3 or 6 months worth of healthcare coverage. And even extend it for 3 months. Let's say you get there for 6 months and it's a job, and then your boss calls you and say, hey, I need you there for 3 more months. We have a new client flying in there. You can extend it for another 3 months or 6 months or whatever. But for those overseas, you need international. Now, homegrown, you can find those anywhere. Any broker can actually set you up with these. There is some debate, or it might vary from company to company, about if you get a condition, can you renew? So if you get a medical condition, can you renew? And some companies allow you to continue to renew on this limited insurance plan, even with your condition, and some do not. You'd have to check with the company. But again, this is a way to completely be exempt from Obamacare and opt out without doing Obamacare. Now, because of Obamacare, a lot of the condition things might bleed over into the short-term health insurance plans also. So let's say you're on you got a 12-month condition, a limited health insurance plan, and you go to renew and you develop a condition right before you renew. Maybe, and it might be, that under Obamacare, regardless of the company, that they have to keep covering you when you renew. So there's there is a bright side to that, and that's taking advantage of the Obamacare without taking Obamacare. Anyway, tell me what you think about there. It's called short-term health insurance, or a short-term policy. And you can have a very specific, you say you're going to Africa, you say, I want to cover tropical diseases. And you can get that, and it will exempt you still from Obamacare. Tell me what you think about that, and thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. Be sure to like the video. That helps more than anything else. Thumbs up the video is so easy, and it helps me and helps the word get out. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.